Once I am finished with basic panel, I'm going few panels below to color mixer, before known as hue, saturation, luminance adjustment. So what we can do here, we can adjust the hue, which is the actual color. We can adjust the saturation, which is intensity of this color, and luminance, which is light reflection on this color. Also, as you can see, we can work in hue, saturation, luminance mode and separately work on the hue of each color, saturation and luminance. Or we can also switch to color and separately start working on each color separately, adjusting hue, saturation and luminance. So here, depending on what you prefer, you can do. I'm going to start with this hue, saturation, luminance mode. And first of all, we need to see the colors that we have on the image. So I don't have many colors. I have blue background, and I also got the skin tones that always have orange color, maybe a little bit of red around the cheekbones and the lips. So starting with this, I'm going to make sure that I don't get this yellow, unhealthy looking skin tone. So I'm going to drag this slider a little bit to the left, so I make sure it's nice and healthy looking. When it comes to the blue background, what I want to do, I want to avoid this purple color. So I'm going to lower the hue on the blue color a little bit. And as I don't have more of the colors, I'm going to switch to saturation. When it comes to saturation, I could saturate the skin tones, but here we always have to be careful. We don't want to have skin tones too saturated. It will not look natural. It will not look healthy if we have skin tones looking like this. So we want to be careful when it comes to manipulating the saturation of the skin tones. And when it comes to the background, I want to increase the saturation. So let's go up, maybe to value around 30. But always be careful to not dominate the image with the background. As this is the portrait, we know that we are going to crop this image a little bit later. This blue color is really nice, healthy looking blue color, and also we will have a crop. So I know that this blue color will not dominate the image. Then luminance. So I don't want to change the brightness of the background, and for sure I don't want to change the brightness of the skin tone, but I can maybe add a little bit of the luminance around the reds. As you can see, it could maybe make the lips a little bit more shiny, but I have to be careful because I also have the red cheekbones, so that could flatten the image. So I'm being careful here. I don't want to add too much to this. So this is all what I do when I work with color mixer. As you can see, the changes are very settled, but this is the great tool when we want to make sure that the skin tone's looking right. And probably this is the best tool to do this, because it allows us to selectively work on each and every color, whether we need to work on the skin tone, the background, or adjust the color of some other object that exists on the image.